What's going on, taquaches? So today I'm gonna be showing all the cuz out there how to change their oil. This is a 2017 Chevy Traverse. It's a V6, but si quema. I'm gonna try to make this real quick, guys, because I parked underneath my neighbor's carport. So first things first, how do you know when you need an oil change? Well, when your oil starts to look like your underwear stains, that's probably when you need to start changing your oil. You want to make sure you get your jacks underneath there and lift it up. I have jacks on both sides, one on each side, just because I don't have any jack stands. Now, honestly, I would recommend you using jack stands. I have some. I stole them off a car that I found on the side of the street, but I left a piece behind, like a little lever thing, so they don't work. So I'm trying to sell them, guys. If you want any jack stands, hit me up. I got you for the low. In my 26 years of living, I've probably done about 87,000 oil changes. And so what I've learned is that most oil changes are about the same. So you can use this video to change most of your guys' cars, your vehicles and stuff. So basically, guys, this bolt right here, you have to take it off. That's what has all the oil inside this pan. We have to unscrew it so that all the oil will come out. It's basically like cleaning your system out. You know, every month or so you eat all this nasty stuff and your stomach gets full of crap, and you got chorro and diarrhea, and sometimes you gotta clean out your system, you know what I'm saying? Like, arthritis is a bitch. And so we're gonna clean out this car system. It's like taking one big ass shit. And so make sure you guys have an oil pan or a container or something to have the oil come inside. I bought this one at O'Reilly's, I think. So once you get this bolt loose underneath that I showed you, I used a 15mm socket to get it off. I loosened it up just a little bit. Now you want to put your container right underneath the bolt, and be careful because this oil is hot, like hot. Most of the time it's hot, especially if you have the car running. This oil is going to be hot, man, so y'all just be prepared. You see the oil dripping out of there, guys, already? I can feel it right now. It's not too hot, but oh, there it goes. There it goes, guys. Beautiful. Oh shit. Cleaning out the system. Look how dark that is, guys. It's just like black caca. I usually call this bolt that we take off the back right here, I call it a butt plug. It's basically like a butt plug, and you're letting all the shit come out. So loosen up that butt plug, guys, and you might get a little shit on your hands, so you might want to wear gloves. Let everything drip out, all the caca, all the good stuff, let it drip out. Alright, guys, as you can see, the draining right here, it's just about done. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna put the butt plug back in. Once you got the butt plug back on, you drained all your oil, you want to tighten up the bolt. Not crazy, nothing too tight, just a little bit. And then be sure to take your oil out from underneath the car. Alright, guys, now that we got our oil drained, we have to take off our filter. Now it's gonna be hard to see. It's gonna be way down. You see that black thing right there? That's it. It's gonna be way down underneath there. It's between all these damn cables, but you're gonna stick both hands down there like you're reaching into a vagina, and you just gotta squeeze that sucker off, man. Squeeze it off. And just a reminder, guys, it's gonna be probably hot in there if you just recently turned off your car. Just be prepared for the heat. And also there may be some oil dripping out of the filter, so you might want to put your oil container, your pan, back underneath there, so if any oil drops to the floor, it'll land in your little container. And also, guys, if you were unable to unscrew it off with your hand, this is a reminder to be sure to change your tampon out, as there's a little bit of oil in there, so be careful for that, just in case you drop any of it. Dump that back in there. Just gonna stick that in there. And then we got the new filter right here, brand new from O'Reilly's. We got the MicroGuard filter. It's supposed to last 150,000 miles. We'll put it to the test. So I got my new filter right here. Like I said, I got the MicroGuard from O'Reilly's. Typically what I like to do is pour a little oil in here just to get it a little bit of wet, a little bit of lubricant. There's nothing wrong with using a little bit of lubricant, maybe a little bit around the ring right here, just kind of get a little moist. you know. It was actually kind of fun. We're gonna go ahead and screw the new oil filter back on. Most people use some type of tool, but I actually have these homemade guns, so we're gonna use those instead. All right guys, we got the oil filter back on, and just so you guys know, the bolt down there is actually not pointed straight. It's pointed at an angle, which means you're gonna have to turn your filter at an angle. It's kind of hard. You're gonna have to feel around with your fingers a little bit, but if you're an expert like me, you know how to find a hole with your hands. And also, if you need teaching in that area, I'll leave my number down in the description box. You can hit me up and we can try it on your mom. All right fellas, now that we got our the bolt on the oil pan on and the new filter on, we'll get one of these funnels. I also got this one at O'Reilly's, so check them out. It's pretty cheap. Now you're ready to pour your oil. Now this specific model takes about 6 quarts of oil. You're just gonna have to go to your local O'Reilly's auto shop and see what they recommend. Okay guys, I'm about to pour this oil. Try not to get it everywhere. I'm using one hand. Oh yeah, it's like pissing in the toilet. Oh, and I pissed everywhere. All right guys, so now that we got our oil changed, you want to check the oil to make sure it's at a good level. And you probably can't tell, but my oil is about right there. It's pretty full and it's clear guys. Let me show you what it looks like when it's clear. Check that out. It's got a little bit of stain to it, but it's supposed to look like that. That's what clear oil looks like. It's like a freshly just peed on yourself stain. You want this type of color instead of I shit on myself. Okay, shit bad, pee good. Most importantly guys, always bring yourself a roll of toilet paper. Always. This is a life lesson guys. I keep one in my glove department, I keep one in back of the seat, I keep one in the very back. It's always good to have an extra roll of toilet paper lying around guys. You just never know what might happen. I once heard about this guy who was driving on the way to work and had an accident, ended up shitting all over himself and didn't have any toilet paper to clean up.
I heard that was you.
But like I said guys, always keep one around. I swear to God, you'll thank me later. All right guys, so after you took the jacks off and you got the car sitting back down, obviously you're gonna have this change engine oil soon. What you're gonna want to do is hit this button right here until you get to oil life remaining. Mine's at 0%. Then you're gonna put your foot on the gas. By the way, your car has to be off. You just turn the key a little bit. Put your foot on the gas and hit the gas pedal 4 times all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 100% life again. Ya está, man, chinga tu madre. But that's it for today's video guys. If you get a chance, make sure you check out all the other videos. I'm pretty sure you'll love them. Give this video a big like and comment on it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed. And like I said, check out all the other videos guys. Ya está, chinga tu madre.